Alright, get the hell out of here with that cutesy copyright-free Luffy crap! Kirishima, cue my music.
They won? First that little pipsqueak nobody, and now Deku? Deku all of these losers in the school! I don't know what those wimps are trying to pull, or how they're able to recover so quickly! Like I swear, if I find any more secrets, there will be hell to pay!
Part 5! A heated matchup. Where we last left our story, thanks to Gohan's quick thinking, he and Koda were able to triumph over Shoji and Todoroki in the first round of the Playlo course. Midoriya and Uraraka faced off against Bakugou and Iida in the second match instead. Only this time, Bakugou becomes so obsessed with beating Midoriya that it made him even more reckless just to get the win. So now, he was also beaten by Deku, and finds himself being at the very bottom of all his classmates. This was the very last of what he could stand.
Hope you losers are ready for a real challenge.
Hercule paid a visit to Gohan in the medical room, where he was sleeping. Sorry I have you keep taking dives like this, kid, but yeah, I know it's probably for the best that no one found out about our secret. Why, Mr. Satan, quite a surprise. Hercule leaves back, seeing Nezu again. Oh, sincerest apologies. We got to stop meeting like this. Oh, it's fine. Hey, why so glum? You'll be pleased to know that your protege made quite a command today at our first training course. I mean, yeah, until he got pretty banged up after I told him not to use all of his power. How did you? Oh, you're not the only one dealing with the same kind of problem, so I figured as much. We'll get used to the quirks in time. But that's what I like about you, Mr. Satan. You aren't like most pro heroes that I know. I find your demeanor more genuine and humble. More like the ideal kind of hero our students should strive to become. Wow. Realistically, for someone so well respected and proper like Principal Nezu, to be associated with a typical small state celebrity like Mr. Satan, that meant a lot that he would hold him in such high regards. Can't say Mr. Satan truly deserved all this praise, all because of another one of his stupid fame-driven schemes he suckered Nezu into buying. Oh man, all this guilt was really doing a number on the champ. But he didn't want to disappoint Gohan or Nezu, he just really seemed like such a nice guy.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about the feel level? It's too much. I can't.
Mistaking Mr. Satan's overwhelming guilt for just concern over his protege's condition, Nezu proposed an offer. Just a thought, but why don't you go on Class 1A's trip to ensure that the students get there safely? Oh, guess a field trip wouldn't hurt. Oh, Mr. Satan, if only you knew how dead wrong you were. I mean, personally, I can't blame him because he's been a magnet for, and then the opposite happens effect. Back in Class 1A's room, Midoriya walked in to find Koda and Gohan with the rest of the students going over the aftermath of their matches.
Hey, it's Midoriya! That was some fight you had with Bakugou!
That guy's quirk was seriously no joke.
You're real awesome out there!
My name is Eiichiro Kirishima!
Hanashiro.
I'm Mina Ashido!
Gohan struggled, still trying to get out of Mina's insanely tight grip.
And I'm a prisoner. Not sure if you and Koda got acquainted yet.
It's nice to meet you, Midoriya!
Or should we say Deku?
Say Gohan, what's up with you, Koda, and Midoriya? You three a club or something?
Yeah! You guys are almost like brothers!
Well, I've only known Midoriya for almost a year.
Oh wait! I forgot Kachan!
Just as Midoriya was about to head out the room, Gohan jumped up from a crowd and stood in the way.
Hold on, Midoriya. There is no way you're ready for a second round. Not like this.
But I need to see him!
You're better off without him.
On pure instinct alone, Gohan was taken aback by the way Midoriya shoved him.
I'm sorry, but I won't know that for sure.
Even with a limp arm, he still managed to rush his way out of the door. By the time he catches up to Bakugou, he is more relentless with Midoriya than he was in the actual show. His injury was the only reason he held back from blasting him in the face right now.
How? How is it that no matter how many times I kill you, you losers just keep coming back up just to get in my way?
Sorry, Kachan. You're better off not knowing that part.
Fine.
Oh, you're actually taking this quite well.
'Cause I'm not gonna stop gunning people down until you do!
Midoriya just simply stood there, speechless.
He's bluffing, right?
Wish he really wasn't. The day after, once Mr. Aizawa brought up picking a class representative, Bakugou instantly shot up to vacation, threatening half the class to pick him, as he held Denki in one arm. Hey, just chill, man!
You shut it, nerd!
Oh, I'll shut you up!
Just in the nick of time, Iida came in to stop the two.
Stop at this instant! All of you! There is order to be held within this class! Fortunately, I've come prepared with a solution!
Like before, the class puts in their votes, and this time, Gohan comes out on top, while Midoriya and Yajirozu were close behind. Mostly because of the fact, Gohan has been disciplined into a higher standard of learning all his life, and he is the only one strong enough other than Todoroki to keep Bakugou in check. But Gohan declines the position and passes it on in favor of Iida, just to spite Bakugou. After that, Mr. Aizawa announces that the class will be taking a trip to the USJ to practice their rescuing skills.
Not only that, but we'll be accompanied by a special guest as well. Please, everyone welcome
Mr. Satan!
Mr. Satan, what are you doing here?
Principal Nezu soon popped up from behind. We figured perhaps you kids could use a little more motivation on this escapade.
Whoa, check this guy.
He has quite the entrance.
I'll say.
I heard he doesn't have any powers.
Are you kidding? That makes him more manly.
Midoriya looks over to Gohan and Koda. This is gonna be a really bad idea, isn't it? Most likely.
Well, I'll get the sensus.
While on the bus ride there, Gohan found himself being seated behind Tokiyami. There was something about the boy that caught the attention of Dark Shadow, who caught Gohan a little off guard.
Interesting. It seems you got an energy presence living inside of you too.
Huh?
Sorry, you'll have to pardon Dark Shadow. He can get a little out of hand sometimes.
Come on, Tokiyami, I just want to see his quirk.
Yeah, we never got the name of it.
What's it called?
Gohan had to think about this for a second. He still couldn't say anything about his Saiyan heritage, but I guess talking about small details of his power couldn't hurt. I mean, he's gotta act like he's got a quirk anyway, so why not?
It's called Ki. With it, I'm able to use life energy stored from my body to create different kinds of weapons.
This soon got Yajirozu chiming in. That's funny. Sounds a little similar to mine.
Nuh-uh. It's more manly if you are the weapon. Right, guys?
True that. Gotta say, the man's got a point. Still, for a prodigy like you to hold his own against someone like Todoroki, I must commend you for such a talent in your quirk.
Dark Shadow slowly nudges Tezui.
Yeah, not like Mr. Hothead over there.
If only. If only the Dark Spirit didn't utter every other second thought his Morwell Cat Master had, he wouldn't have broken Bakugou's last and final straw. That was it.
Alright, that's it! If you all want me to prove that I can kick this little pipsqueak's ass, you should have said so!
Bakugou, you need to restrain yourself!
Shut up, Four Eyes!
Okay, that's it! You've been like this ever since you lost the election. All day you've been nothing but a jerk to just about everyone.
You guys, Iida told us to cut it out! Fisher Midoriya another blast from Bakugou, sending him straight into a window. Teku, are you okay?
That's gonna leave a mark. Ribbit.
Throwing a hissy fit during the election was one thing, but harming his brother? This earned the deadliest stare from Gohan, aiming straight for Bakugou.
You bastard!
Without any more hesitation, he charges at the trigger-happy Hachan, who readies another blast, cleaning off the end of the bus. Gohan and Bakugou, both too busy fighting, fly off the vehicle and continue their scuffle out on the streets, with Gohan still holding a bag of sensus in his pocket. Hopefully Bakugou didn't see that. Yet. And that caps off part 5. Yeah, sorry it took so long cranking these episodes out. I had to go through a lot of rescheduling and it was kind of a pain. But it's finally over, and I hope I delivered enough. Okay, so that's where you guys come in with our first decision for this What If. So during Bakugou and Gohan's fight, who gets pushed outside the bus with them? The choices for the poll will be posted right after the video. Or, if by chance one of your comments just so happens to get more likes, I will also take that into consideration. But I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. This has been Miracle. Always remember to believe as you please. Keep it real.